Go to school. Get good grades. Find a job. Work 40 hours a week. Save a little. Retire at 65. That's the blueprint we've all been handed. But if it worked, why are so many people still struggling? Why are millions living paycheck to paycheck? Why are people with degrees drowning in debt? Why are we working harder but feeling poorer? It's because the system was never built to make you rich. It was built to keep you obedient, comfortable, predictable. But you were not built to stay broke. You were built to rise. You were built to break cycles. You were built to rewrite the rules. So let's do exactly that. Let's expose the 7 biggest reasons most people stay broke, and more importantly, how you can escape the trap. Reason number 1, they trade time for money and never build beyond it. I don't just trade hours. I create value. I build systems that grow without me. The broke mindset believes that working more hours equals more income. But time is a limited currency. 24 hours, that's it. No matter how hard you grind, you'll always be capped by time. Millionaires? They don't just work in the system. They build outside of it. They create digital products. They invest. They build businesses that run while they sleep. They don't just work harder, they build smarter. That's how you shift from survival to scalability. Reason number 2, they don't understand the rules of money. I control my money. I know where it goes. I tell it what to do. Most people were never taught financial literacy. They fear money. They avoid looking at their bank account. They swipe, spend, and save what's left, if anything. But the rich, they treat money like a tool, a strategy, a soldier. They assign it missions. They track every dollar. They study how it flows, how it grows, and how to multiply it. If you don't understand money, you'll always be controlled by it. But once you learn the rules, you start playing the game like a winner. Reason number 3, they chase comfort instead of growth. I don't fear discomfort. I welcome it. Discomfort is the cost of elevation. Comfort is the slow killer. It's that cozy job you hate but won't leave. It's the familiar habits that keep you stuck. It's the belief that at least I'm surviving. But survival isn't the goal. Freedom is. Millionaires lean into discomfort. They invest when it feels scary. They move when others stand still. They choose growth, even when it hurts. Comfort is a cage dressed up as a reward. But you were made to fly. Reason number 4, they live above their means, lifestyle over legacy. I delay gratification. I choose legacy over luxury, purpose over popularity. The broke mindset says, I deserve this. I've worked hard. I need to look successful. So they buy cars they can't afford, clothes for people who don't care, vacations that leave them broke when they get home. But the wealthy? They live below their means so they can grow beyond them. They sacrifice short-term shine for long-term substance. Because true wealth isn't loud, it's quiet, strategic, intentional. You don't need to look rich. You need to become rich. There's a difference. Reason number 5, they only rely on one income stream. One income is one failure away from struggle. I build multiple rivers of wealth. Most people have one paycheck. That's it. And when that paycheck stops, so does their life. Millionaires? They have 7 or more streams of income. Investments, digital products, businesses, royalties. They understand. If one stream dries up, the others flow harder. It's not about being lucky. It's about being intentional. You don't need to build 7 today. Start with 1. Build your second. Let momentum carry you to freedom. Reason number 6, they avoid responsibility, blame over ownership. My success is my duty. I don't wait. I create. I own my outcome. The broke mindset plays the victim. I can't get ahead because of the government, because of my boss, my parents, my past. But blame is a prison with invisible bars. The wealthy? They take extreme ownership, even when life is unfair, even when it's hard. They own it because that's the only way to change it. Once you stop blaming, you start building. Reason number 7, they never start fear over action. I don't wait for perfect. I move with purpose. I act before I feel ready. Most people have ideas, dreams, plans, but they wait. Wait until the timing's right. Wait until they feel confident. Wait until the stars align. The truth? Perfect never comes. Millionaires act imperfectly. They take messy steps. They fail. Learn. Adjust. But they start. You can plan forever, or you can move now. Because clarity comes from action, not overthinking. 90% of people stay broke, not because they were meant to, but because no one told them they didn't have to. Now you know. And that knowledge is your power. You don't need a rich family. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need one thing, a decision. To learn, to unlearn, to act, to fail forward, to keep going until freedom is no longer a dream, but your new normal. The cycle ends with you. The struggle ends with you. The legacy begins with you. They stay broke because they stay the same. You won't. Say it with me. I am not average. I am not afraid. I am not waiting. I am building. I am breaking cycles. I am becoming wealth. Starting now.